Good morning, everyone. Okay, what's it today? Day 11. They're all running into each other, of course. Day 11. Well, today was a debate, hot topic, because Killington's coming up, and people are talking about getting in there by Friday. So some of the folks here are on the long trail. Of course, I'm on the AT. Some of them are going north. That's where the long trail splits off of the AT. And the AT keeps going northeast, so to speak. So some of the folks are doing 10 miles today, because that gets them about a 10-mile out into Killington tomorrow. And the AT folks want to go into Killington on Friday, but we want it to be a short day Friday, hiking wise, do a Nero, make it about 5-6 miles into town. Country Roads has a friend that's gonna pick her up, and she offered to give me a ride too. So, and that's into Rutland, which is over 8 miles off the trail, so that would be a welcome deal. So get off the trail on Friday, do a 5-6 mile day on Friday, get into town, get a room, spend the night. I got a box I need to mail back at the post office. Sorry, there was other hikers coming and I didn't want to be rude. What was I saying? Oh, I want to get a package out. I probably got a couple pounds of stuff I'm going to send back. Absolutely don't need. Talking to people that have come south through the Whites and all that, and even in Maine, don't need the cold weather gear. My sleeping bag's way too hot for this. I got a 10-degree bag. I mean, it's way too hot for out here. I've been sleeping just in my underwear and pretty much no sleeping bag, no clothes, no nothing. Now that might change. I'll use a sleeping bag later, but my sleeping bag is more than warm. And my raincoat and my wind pants, when I wear those, I sweat a lot. They keep me quite warm while I'm hiking. So I'm gonna send home a bunch of gear. I got an extra cup. I got my Florida trail book I forgot that was in the pack. That's an extra half a pound. I'll need that later, but excuse me. I'd rather not carry it today or all the rest of this way. I'm going to buy a bear bag and ship my bear canister home. I'd rather hang a bear bag than carry this canister. Problem too is I have a hard time getting all the food I need into it. With the hard size, it doesn't give any. And with the bear bags, you can stretch those a little bit, and you can get a lot more food into them. And they're only a couple of ounces, where my bear canister is 2 pounds. So, and from what I understand, all the way from here to all the way here north, there's bear boxes everywhere. So if that's the case, I don't need to even hang. And almost every shelter I've stayed at so far in the area, there's a bear box. So because trying to fit a lot of days into this canister, man, you got to be creative, and you usually crush up most stuff, which I don't mind. Like ramen, I switched to ramen. I got ramen you can crush up into little pieces, and they really fit well if you run out of room. But with a bear bag, the bear bag will give a little, and you can get pointy things in there and all that. So I'm switching out some more food. I've been eating bars during the day. they work, they do the job, but it's just a necessity thing. Nutrition, hunger. So I'm sort of over that. I'm gonna switch to an old standard I used to use. You know, the stuff you usually start with way back when you first start hiking and all that, and the biking, you usually should go back to that and stick with it. Anyway, so I'm still getting like 600 calories, over 600 calories at breakfast with Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I know, Pop-Tarts. That's the other thing, Pop-Tarts get crushed in the canister. But Pop-Tarts are good, instant energy in the morning. It works. Strawberry Pop-Tarts, too bad I can't toast them. I was putting peanut butter in between them, so making a Pop-Tart sandwich. So I usually eat anywhere from 2 to 4 Pop-Tarts in the morning. So I get quite a bit of a boost there. So instead of eating bars during the day, I've been stopping, getting out early. Like today, I got out at 6:30. Getting out early affords you time to stop and actually sit down, take a break, and eat lunch. For me, anyway. So I'm gonna switch to old standard of tortillas, flour tortillas, pepperoni, and cheese sticks. Lots of calories, tasty. If you put your burner on, you wrap the thing up and you put your burner on and toast the tortilla, it melts the cheese a little bit. It's almost like a quesadilla out in the middle of nowhere. The pepperoni folds flat so it goes along on the outsides where everything's packed, so it fits in well. And the cheese sticks, only problem with the cheese sticks, are a little heavy, but they're worth the weight. So, especially if I'm giving up the bear canister weight, that's good. So, now that I've rambled on for what, 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes, 5.5. So getting back today, talking about Killington. So it was the goal of getting into Killington tomorrow, go to the post office, resupply, all that good stuff, clean up, and then wake up the next morning, get right back out on the trail. So Nero day, no wasted days, still getting miles and accomplishing a lot. Today should be, well, like I said, one of the guys wanted to stop at 10. I'm not stopping at 10. Country roads, we're on the AT. We're gonna go out to 15, I think. That puts us 5 miles out of town. So ever since I've been out here, I've had the same as we call a tramley, your trail family. The same 4 people have been in my group. We're all going about the same distance every day. We all end up at the same shelter. Country roads. She's from Massachusetts. And she's going all the way. She's section hiking from Massachusetts to Katahdin. Bright Sides, he is from Boston. He's a teacher. Country Roads is a teacher also. But Bright Sides is a teacher in Boston. He's up here doing the long trail. And then there's Kickflip. I think she said she lives in Connecticut. She works at the Renaissance Fair. So she's full-time Renaissance person. Well, GoPro died this morning. Well, it didn't die, I guess. I just didn't charge it enough yesterday. So I did a long intro video and it ate up the battery. How's this for a view? So I'm on the iPhone. Sorry about the bounciness. I really like the GoPro because of the steadiness, but I try to do my best. How cool is that? Pretty cool little airport down there. Check out this house down here. Hope I can get in on it enough. Look at that little house, got their own pond. Cool little piece of property. There's a little lake next to it. Man, how cool would it be to live there? So, anyway. Okay, crossing this somewhat of a suspension bridge here. Look at this. Now this is pucker factor, especially when you're scared of heights. Look at it bouncing around. Look at that. Dr. Jones! True suspension bridge. Nice. Hey folks, end of day 11, is it? I think, yeah. I was just on top of Killington Mountain. I guess it's the second highest peak in Vermont. Great views. Good day today, pushed it. Climbed Killington Mountain today, so was a massive climb, huge climb. Came all the way up the mountain. They don't do switchbacks here, so you just walk up the side of the mountain. Granted, it's just basically straight uphill. So as you look, this is just going to the top of the peak, and those rocks you might have just seen are what I had to climb up to get to the peak and climb back down. And everybody told me there were no campsites up there, and there's plenty of places to pitch a tent. Wish I would have went up there in the first place. Lesson learned. Don't listen to everybody around you. Trust your instincts. So, anyway, going into Rutland tomorrow. Nero, we got no, it's not 14, it's 11 miles. What did I do today? Today was, I don't know, I think maybe 13 miles, I think, 12 or 13, right around there. A lot uphill, ton of uphill, going up the side of a mountain, just coming down over the peak and then landing on another mountain that's taller than it, so you have to climb up it. Then you come over the top of that and come down a couple hundred feet, then you got to go up another, seems like 600 feet. And you climb up that, and then you come all the way back down. And then I came and climbed up Mount Killington. So it's been a long uphill battle, but it's all downhill tomorrow. Be in Rutland tomorrow night and back on trail Saturday. Probably be in New Hampshire by Wednesday, next Wednesday. I think today's Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So